Hi everyone, welcome back to Study Hat. In today's lesson, we'll be looking at identifying pairs of antonyms. So when we're approaching this task, you really need to think about the meaning of each word, work through the task using the traditional process of elimination, where you start at the left and move to the right. Before we start looking at an exam style question, let's think about this. What is an antonym? So it's a word that has the opposite meaning of another word. So if you remember, a synonym is a word that has the same or a similar meaning, and an antonym is a word that has the opposite meaning. So let's have a look at some examples. Prosperous. What would the antonyms for prosperous be? Failing, unsuccessful, poor, unlucky, unhappy. Now what about expected? Surprising, shocking, sudden, unpredictable, unlikely. And accurate, false, imprecise, careless, unreliable, incorrect. Try and commit some of these examples of antonyms to your memory to help you in case any of them come up in the test. Now let's have a look at an exam style question. Select the pair of words most opposite in meaning. And we've been given 3 pairs: key, entry, lecture, conversation, reward, punish. So let's start with the first pair and work left to right and think about the definitions of each of these words. A key is an opener or important or an answer. Entry is an entrance or a contestant in a competition or a door. A lecture could be a lesson, a speech, a criticism. Conversation, chat or a talk. Reward could be a prize or a payment. And a punish can mean penalise or discipline. Okay, so a pair is standing out to me, but let's just think about the antonyms quickly to ensure that we are accurate. So the antonym for key would be a lock or something that's minor or a question. Entry, exit or a spectator, because if you don't have someone who's entered a sports competition, for example, then they're probably watching it. If you're not lecturing someone, you're listening to them or praising them. Rather conversing, you're listening or you're quiet. So here we've got synonyms. If you're not rewarding someone, you're probably penalising them, so giving them a penalty or punishing them. And if you're not punishing someone, the antonym of that would be rewarding or forgiving. So we can see that our pair of antonyms here are reward and punish. So they are the most opposite in meaning. Now let's have a look at another style of the same sort of question. So it's asking you to use the same skills. So this is pairing up words. Identify and underline the words that are most opposite in meaning. So rather than several pairs here, we've been given 2 groups and we need to select one word from each group. So let's work left to right and use the first group of words and check their meaning against the second group. So we've got stock. So have or keep a supply of something to sell. Is sell an antonym? No. Is breed an antonym? No. Is discover an antonym? No. But let's have a look at our next word, trace. So to find or discover. Is sell an antonym? No. Is breed an antonym? No. Is discover an antonym? No. So we know it's not stock or trace. It must be our last word in the first group, and it should be paired with one of the words in the second group. Buy, to purchase. Is sell an antonym? Yes. So you can buy something or you can sell something. They mean the opposite. If you buy something, you purchase it. If you sell it, you are offering it to someone to purchase. Breed an antonym? No. Is discover an antonym? No. So our 2 words are buy and sell. So those are the sorts of tasks that you'll be asked in this pairing up antonyms section. So that's it for today's lesson. Don't forget to have a go at the quiz right after this, and I'll see you in the next video.